Hello, I am Xarkun and this is World of Warships. We're taking a look at World of Warships so that we can look at the stats of the new Tier 7 destroyers that were announced for World of Warships Legends, and those are the Friesland and the Loyang. Now, disclaimer, of course, the stats on the Friesland and Loyang in World of Warships are almost certainly not going to match the stats of what we get in World of Warships Legends. The stats will definitely vary, but still, I think we can look at these destroyers in World of Warships and get an idea of what to expect when they come to Legends very, very soon. And we can also take a look at the Tallinn, a Russian cruiser that was also announced in the same preview video. So to begin with, the Friesland is a pan-European destroyer. It's a Tier 9 premium here, but it's going to be a Tier 7 premium on Legends, so definitely some of the stats we see are going to be nerfed. Anything special about the Friesland's armor scheme? No, typical destroyer armor. Survivability, 17,600 hit points. That'll be a fairly meaty hit points pool for Legends if it stays the same when it comes to Tier 7, so alright. And then artillery. It does not have torpedoes at all, keep in mind, so it only can do damage with its guns. And it has 4 of them in 2 double turrets here, as you can see. They are 120mm guns, sort of like the British destroyer guns. 1.8 second reload, so the Daka is real on this one. 7.2 second turret traverse time, very quick turning as well. 1750 HE Alpha Strike, 8% fire chance. 2100 AP Shell Alpha Strike, 12.4 km range. So this is likely to be the most rapid fire gunboat we have in the entire game. 4 guns, extremely high rate of fire. British-like guns. Shell velocity seems slow, so I think they're going to be kind of floaty shells. So it'll probably be quite a bit like the USN destroyers. I've never played this on PC. I'm just looking at the premium in the tech tree thing. I've got a mod that shows all the premiums that exist in the game, so you can look at them in the port like this. I've never played this ship, or any of the other ones I'm going to talk about here, so I can't say for sure. We don't need to talk about depth charges. Aaa Defense rating 80, so pretty beefy Aaa Defense. Not that that really matters, because I don't feel like carriers affect the meta on Legends as much as they do in World of Warships. Like, when I take out Tier 8 ships or Tier 9 ships in World of Warships, there's almost always an aircraft carrier in the game, but on Legends, you know, that's not necessarily the case. Still, really great Aaa defenses for a destroyer. I suppose that's a trade-off for having 0 torpedoes. Maneuverability, 36 knots, 620 turning circle, 4-second rudder shift. So, pretty good maneuverability characteristics with the turning circle and rudder shift. Not a very high top speed, though. And concealment. This is going to be probably massively different on Legends. 8.2 km by sea base concealment. So, not the most stealthy destroyer known to man, but I assume that that'll be significantly different when it's brought to Legends. In any case, a very, very rapid-fire gunboat with 0 torpedoes. This is the one I'm most interested in, I'll tell you that. You can tell me which one you're most interested in the comments if you would like. And then the Loyang is a Pan-Asian destroyer, I think. Right? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Tier 8 premium, so tier lower on PC than the Friesland, and Tier 8 is much more the equivalent of our Tier 7 on Legends. Nothing special about the armor on this one either. Survivability, 14,600, okay. Not super big, but Main battery, 127 millimeter guns, 4 of them, 11.6 km range, 3.3 second reload, 5.3 second turret traverse. These sound a lot like USN destroyer guns. 1800 HE Alpha, 5%. Yeah, these sound an awful lot like USN destroyer guns. 792 meters per second shell velocity. Okay, so that's insanely slow. So this is very much a USN destroyer gun turrets. What about the torpedoes? Are they like USN destroyers? Yes, they are. 9.2 km range, 11,600. Actually, I bet when this ship comes to Legends, I bet we can expect these stats to be exact, because these are exactly the stats of, like, I'm pretty sure the Fletcher's torpedoes at Tier 7 on World of Warships Legends. So this is very much a USN destroyer, although the Aaa doesn't seem to be particularly good. Maneuverability, though, yeah, God tier. Rudder shift and turning circle, very, very tight there. 38 knots, not terribly fast, but not terribly slow. Concealment 7.4, so stealthier than the Friesland, probably fairly stealthy on World of Warships Legends. Does this say that this is a... Oh, yep, a destroyer specifically designed for the U.S. Navy, boasting powerful Aaa guns and high speed. Powerful Aaa guns, really? Maybe it is powerful. Frankly, I don't know a lot about Aaa, so I can't say. And I mean, like I said, I don't think aircraft carriers affect the meta of Legends as much as they do PC. So the Aaa really isn't that important for me to think about there, honestly. Anyway, this has torpedoes, very much like a USN destroyer of some sort for, what'd they say, China? Pan-Asian destroyer. And then the Friesland, dedicated gunboat with no torpedoes whatsoever. So, you know, on the downside for Friesland captains, if a battleship wants to rush you in your smokescreen, you can't torpedo them, you have to kill them with your guns. On the bright side for battleships, if you want to rush a Friesland in a smokescreen, it can't kill you with torpedoes, so that's good. Okay, so on to Soviet Russia. You can see that the Soviet aircraft carriers are in early access here. So I can't remember what the ships were that they announced for the new Russian cruisers. It started with the Kotovsky, though, which you can see is part of the main line of the Soviet cruisers, the one that we actually have in Legends that goes from the Svetlana to the Chapayev. But now we're getting the heavy cruiser line, or at least one of them. We're getting the Tallinn. So what does the Tallinn... Oh, you know, we could take a look at the equipment, too. Tallinn does get radar, 12 km radar range. Okay. Very good. I suppose we could have taken a look at the... What the heck? Why did it take me to the Japan tech tree? Alright, let's take a look at this ship. This is a heavy cruiser for Soviet Russia. 25 millimeters of armor everywhere, 40 millimeter icebreaker, interesting. But overmatchable everywhere. Deck armor 27. Okay. So not a very heavily armored cruiser. Nearly 40,000 hit points. 12 180 millimeter guns. Okay, so they're going to have more penetration than, you know, the smaller caliber guns. 13-second reload. Not extremely quick. 11% fire chance. Well, if this comes to Legends, these stats can be buffed with the use of our commander system. You can get a bigger fire chance than this and a faster reload. Torpedoes, 4 km suicide torpedoes, alright. Aaa Defense. Okay. Don't even really want to talk about it, honestly. The Aaa Defense. Maneuverability, 33.1 knots, ridiculously big turning circle. 15.3 second rudder shift, oh boy. And 14.5 km detectability by sea, so highly conspicuous as well. But a heavy Russian cruiser is coming to the game as well, so there's a look at these stats too. And of course, these are the base stats. These ships aren't upgraded. I'm just looking at them on the tech tree. Well, the premium ones are, but this is a tech tree one, so I assume like the rudder shift and whatnot get better once you install the hull upgrade and all that. But anyway, there's a quick look at the newest ships of interest that are coming to World of Warships Legends. And I think looking at them in the port on the PC game might be a useful thing to do for ship previews in the future. Now, obviously, I didn't go into a whole lot of detail about it, but I showed you what there is to see for the stats on these ships. So I hope you enjoyed it. If so, let me know in the comments. Give the video a thumbs up. Tell me which ship you are most looking forward to seeing, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.